Hi Sag, thank you for joining me for your How Do They Feel About You reading. Please remember that this is general, so it's not going to resonate for everybody. It's also timeless and not gender specific. Because time and energy is fluid, it means the roles can be switched. So please do bear that in mind if you're cross-watching. But because this is Sagittarius' reading, I will be addressing them. It can easily be in reverse though, okay? So always use your own discernment and your own intuition whenever you're watching tarot, okay? You take what's resonating for you and you leave what doesn't. I cannot censor, choose nor control what's coming out of the cards. I'm literally just reading them and it's up to you what you decide to do with it. You do have free will. Tarot is not in charge, you are. And for everything else, please read the descriptions box. Okay, so let's get into your reading for you then, Sagittarius, please. Okay. Right, so you've got moving on, which is the Six of Swords. It's Aquarian energy. The solar plexus chakra. And that pertains to your right to act, okay? It deals with issues of power, vitality and willpower. It can be blocked by shame as well. So someone or something is draining you, and you're, I don't know if you're moving, like physically moving. It could be for some of you, but this is, you're tired of someone's shit basically. Yeah, heartache and loss. That's the Three of Swords, so it's Libra energy. Now again, with this as a bigger picture, hey, it's not been easy, has it, Sag, for you to get to this point. You might have felt that a certain situation, someone else had far too much control over the situation, over you, and it wasn't good. I mean, you've got a 6 and 2 threes. What I'll do here, Sag, if you just give me a second, I'm just going to pull you one more card before I start looking into your tarot, because this is really heavy energies, okay? I'm not going to lie. Really heavy. Third eye chakra, that's your intuition. Love begins, that's the Ace of Cups, it's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Fulfillment of wishes, that's the Nine of Cups, it's Pisces energy. And disruption, that's the Tower, it's Mars energy, so it could be Scorpio or Aries. Right, so I can see slightly more now, and I'm not feeling that heaviness that I was feeling when I initially saw these three, okay? This here is a difficult energies, and this is feeling more recent past, okay? That's why it's still quite heavy, because it's more recent. It's a lot more recent than you would like, okay? This is influencing this 100%, because this here, this Tower, that is an expectation that you have as to how this is going to play out, right? What I'm looking at here is a typical timeline of someone's past catching up with them. That's what I'm looking at. And there is a fear that your past is going to destroy what you've currently got going on, right? Now, with this being a love read, this could be a brand new relationship here, or at least the potential of a brand new relationship, right? And this is still following you like a horrible shadow, right? This is another individual. It's someone who was responsible for the Three of Swords. Someone where you felt that you couldn't be your true authentic self. Okay, so they might have had some kind of control issues, right? It wasn't easy for you to pick yourself up from that situation and to move on out of that situation. Some of you, yeah, you might have physically moved away from them, but they're following you. They're trying to catch up with you. And it's unfortunate because what I'm seeing here is you're genuinely happy in another situation, right? You feel genuinely loved, needed and wanted and cared for in something new. But there's a fear. So you can see how these cards are almost sandwiching each other, yeah? You're trying to get on with your life here. You're trying to enjoy yourself. You're trying, it's not that you're trying to be happy. You are happy in this new thing, but you're trying to hold on to that happiness. But there's this shadow, this very destructive force. Now, if this isn't another person, then it could be someone's addictions from the past, right? That you've already battled. You've already won that battle, but it's a lifetime thing to keep it at bay, okay? That's for a tiny, tiny handful of you, right? For the most part, this is pertaining to another person, a person from your past who just will not GTFO, okay? Interesting. I'm hoping that your tarot is going to give us information about the new person rather than the older one, the one from your past. But as I said right at the start of the read, I cannot control what's coming out of a read, okay? It could be anything that comes out here. But there is absolutely this concern in your energies that your current relationship is going to play out the same way that it has done in the past. Okay, even though for most of you it's with a brand new individual, there's still that fear that history could repeat itself and that it could end badly. You definitely feared getting hurt again, which is perfectly normal. It's almost as if you're refusing to allow yourself to be too happy, because usually when you feel happy and settled and you know that's you set for life, usually that's when the tower will kick in and things will fall down. Okay, so I'll see if we can get further into this then. How is Sagittarius's person seeing Sag, please? Oh, what? That's a lot. Okay, so how someone's seeing you, you've got the moon as Pisces energy, you've got the Five of Swords, it's Aquarius, the Nine of Wands is Sagittarius, the Phoenix, that's universal energies, and the Knight of Wands, again Sagittarius. So someone's seeing you. I'm feeling that this is your new person. And I'm glad that the new individual has made an appearance in your main read, right? Because the past is the past. It should be dealt with and then left in the past, okay? So this is very much your newer connection. They're seeing that you're keeping secrets, okay? They see that you're not revealing everything at this point in time. And the reason behind is basically not because of any mind games and manipulation. It's not because of that. I'm not feeling that energy off you at all, Sag, right? This is because you're determined on winning. You're determined on getting what belongs to you, which is your happiness. You're determined on living your life to its fullest potential. and you're determined to not to allow your past to win, right? So your new connection, they see that you are quite withholding right now, and it's understandable, okay? You can't be expected to reveal everything straight off the bat, okay? That's unrealistic. You're not going to be divulging into any kind of secrets from your past until you completely trust the other individual, right? So that's how they're seeing you. The Nine of Wands is quite a difficult energy, right? It pertains to feeling defeated. It pertains to feeling like you're just wanting to give up, right? So your person sees that right now you're going through it, and you're going through quite a lot. In traditional tarot, if you remember, it's the figure who he's got 8 wands behind him. He's holding one of the wands in his hands, and he's got the bandage on his head. Okay, it's the wounded warrior, basically. It's losing the battle, but you haven't yet lost the war. Okay. So it's a card about determination. So your person sees that you're persevering, you're trying to push through as best you can. And then it came out with the Phoenix. And the Phoenix is a card that basically doesn't need any kind of introduction. Everybody is aware of what a Phoenix is. So this is your person, Sagittarius, is witnessing you going through your rebirth, right? That they're witnessing this really intense transformation that you're currently going through. And it absolutely does pertain to dealings with an individual from your past. Now, when I say the individual from your past, it's not necessarily an ex. Yes, it could be, but it certainly doesn't have to be, okay? It could be a family member. It could be a very close and dear friend that you once considered a member of your family, okay? It's anyone who at any point in time you emotionally invested yourself in, okay? That is who I'm referring to as the person from your past, okay? Not necessarily an ex. And then you've got the Knight of Wands, which in this particular read, because of the cards that it's come out next to, this particular Knight of Wands is actually really, really good. And it's a message of hope, okay? Because the Knight of Wands is someone who is seeking adventure. It's a bit of a thrill seeker. It's someone who is enjoying life, who wants to visit as many places as possible. They want to go out on adventures, wants to go traveling. Freedom, the taste of freedom. Exploration as well. Enjoying the good things that being alive has to offer, okay? So your person, the newer connection, is seeing that you're evolving from whatever it was that transpired in the past. They're seeing this evolution right in front of them. They've seen your worst moments. They've seen your best moments. They've seen that you continue to pick yourself up again after every single knock. And they're looking at you here with a lot of admiration. However, they do wish that that you would confide in them a bit more. They wish that that you would trust them enough to get off your chest the things that you're currently keeping tucked way deep inside. Okay. What's in this person's heart space, please, towards Sag? Okay. The Ten of Swords. It's Gemini energy. What's in this person's? The Ace of Coins is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the Chariot, that's Cancerian energy. Okay. So, in this person's heart space towards you, there is a fear, okay? They're worried. And this is not my personal opinion, because I do refrain on inserting my personal opinion in reads. If I feel the need to say anything like that, I always wait until the end of the read, okay? Bearing in mind, I do not control what comes out of the cards, I'm just reading it, okay? Your person, this person here, they're worried if you evolve too much, and you can make of this whatever you will. They're concerned that if you evolve too much, then you're going to grow apart. They're concerned that you're going to evolve to the point where you feel that they are now beneath you. They have got very deep running self-esteem issues, okay? They're worried that you're going to break things off with them. And they're worried that you're going to move away, for some of you physically, and have a brand new beginning someplace else. For others of you, in their heart space, they're looking forward to the day where this evolution that you're currently going through is complete. Because once that's complete, the Ace of Coins, the potential, brand new possibilities can start being worked on, okay? And then the Chariot, willpower, forward movement, advancement, things moving forward. Now, for some of you, this is where it gets a bit more complicated, because I've already said that for some of you, you're dealing with a couple of individuals. So this could well be in the heart space of the individual that you're leaving in the past. Okay. You will have to take it as it's resonating, if it resonates at all. My job's just to read the cards. All right. But someone is worried that you're going to end things here with them and evolve so much to the point where you realise that quite possibly that they're not giving you enough to keep you hanging around, that they're unable to evolve in the same way that you have, that they're worried about this misalignment. I do feel the need, though, to clarify that Ten of Swords. Where's the Ten of Swords here, please? For Sagittarius' person. Where's the Ten of Swords here, please? Okay. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy. Seven of Cups is Scorpion, and the Ten of Cups is Pisces. Yeah. Fate, karma, destiny, having lots of options, the need to remain realistic, and Ten of Cups, one of the apex cards, contentment. Again, Sagittarius, 50-50, Okay, for some of you this is about the individual that you're leaving in the past. For others of you this is a brand new connection. You're dealing with someone who feels that you are out of their league. Like for real. For real, for real. They're feeling so strongly that one day you're going to wake up, you're going to look at them, and you might say, I'm not in love with you anymore. I don't know what I was thinking. This is either you or your person. But someone is paranoid, really, utterly paranoid about history repeating itself. What actions will this person take, please, towards Sag? Thank you. The Two of Coins, it's Capricorn energy. Balancing it out, which is a relief. Actions will this person take? Thank you. The Hierophant, it's Taurus energy. Learning, nice. And the Knight, that's the Knight of Swords, and it came out off balance. You could just be dealing with someone who is on an emotional level a bit younger, okay? Not necessarily physically younger, but emotionally younger, absolutely. You're dealing with someone who has got a bit of a dark past, the same as you. Not necessarily through anything that they brought upon themselves, okay? Sometimes life just works that way, right? Rejection has been a running theme for you and for your new connection. Rejection has definitely been a running theme, okay? And it's playing into this shadow that you feel is following you, right? Your person, they're going to be learning, and they're going to be balancing out their emotions, and they're going to start to find their feet, find their way. They're going to think more realistically, right? They're going to look at the evidence, and then the evidence that you provide to them through staying and being in the relationship with them. For some that's evidence enough. They're going to learn to relax a bit more, okay? They're not going to be so uptight and so paranoid about you picking up your stuff and leaving one day, okay? Honestly, when I say that they've got like rejection issues, that is an understatement of the century, all right? This is someone who genuinely, they don't want to lose you. They for real don't. They have come across at times as being a bit immature, right? With this coming out off balance, that there is a certain level of immaturity to the way that they handle things, because they're constantly expecting the worst. It's almost as if their past has trained them to be this way, and it's like they're trying so hard to break the habit of a lifetime. But again, Sag, that could be your energy, all right? The blockage is death. Major Arcana card for a Scorpion. So there could be a Scorpion involved, but it doesn't have to be. It could be in your chart somewhere, right? But this, because it's a blockage, it's a resistance to change, all right? Now, change, it can be hard. It can be scary. It can be so difficult. But change is also very, very necessary. Sometimes change can be a destructive force, but again, very, very necessary. We have to change with the times. We have to evolve. This is how we survive. This is how we grow. It's a blockage for someone. Change, I do believe I said changing the habit of a lifetime was a struggle for somebody before we even looked at that card. And it's basically like a double down on that statement. Okay. Okay, so if you've made it this far into the reading, then please do consider giving me a cheeky wee like, a subscribe or a comment, maybe even all three if you're feeling really, really generous. And don't forget to click on the notifications bell as well. Transparency, yeah. Honest, authentic, genuine and present. There is a truth that must be told. Yeah. Again, it's really difficult for me to pinpoint what side of the table this is coming from, but we did see here that your person was feeling that right now you're not revealing everything. Okay, it could well be time here, Sagittarius, for you to speak your truth. The Sagittarius, please. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. New love, yeah, I was feeling a newer energy around you. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings and finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And under there, pay attention to the red flags, the signs of caution in you. Okay, there's another possibility here, Sag, and it could well be the fact that you could be clinging on to a dead relationship, trying to make that work for many, many years, and it's stagnant for many years. You could have been trying stubbornly to make that dead relationship work. Wasn't going anywhere, as I say, and then all of a sudden, oh, you've met someone new that has actually sparked your curiosity for life again. And it might be time for you to tell the truth to the person that you're no longer in love with, that you don't love them anymore. Could be that. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Beware of what it is that you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in another are qualities that you both possess. Equally so, the qualities that you don't like are also your own reflection. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist the natural flow of life, we create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You'll be surprised where it leads. Reflection. Give each other some space. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. And wait. Don't rush into it and allow nature to take its course. So much here to get through, Sag. There was another one there. Sacred union. Honour and treasure your relationship, for it's truly sacred. So the relationship that you have with yourself, Sagittarius, it must come first and foremost, okay? It is difficult to give your authentic version of yourself to another if the relationship that you have with yourself isn't great, right? By you holding on to a dying relationship, if that part of the story is true for you, that is going to be affecting the way that you see yourself, the way that you feel about yourself, and it's going to accidentally block your own blessings. Okay, so it is time for you to speak up. If you're not happy in a current situation, you absolutely, it is difficult, really, really difficult, but it has to be done in order for the transformations to take place. It's not something that you can sit on. It's for Sag, please. Okay, spiritual. For Sag, please. I don't know why your cards keep exploding today. It's weird. V, R, N, eyes and witty. Okay, so your new connection. It's kind of like they get lost in your eyes. They're saying that you've got really dreamy eyes. You've got a very witty sense of humour as well. You make them laugh. You make them happy. They could have had the door to spirituality opened by you, or you by them. There's something quite different about the new connection. And it's not just about the way that they make you feel, but it's the potential that you can feel is opening up all around you as well, simply by following the path that you want to follow and not by doing something that someone else is expecting of you. It's a weird read because, Sag, I'm not going to lie, it does feel like there are more individuals involved in your life right now that are having an impact on your future. Too many cooks. Strength. You have an enormous amount of strength and courage. Remain focused, stand tall and shine. And birth. Whoa. This is a time for new beginnings. Embrace new life with open arms. Yeah. Out with the old and in with the new here, Sag. You've been clinging on to a situation, or you've been running from a situation that hasn't ever really been completely acknowledged. It's time for you to face it, okay? And it's time for you to have this rebirth with the Phoenix energy. Wow. Okay, so that was your reading, Sagittarius. If you would like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so is in the descriptions box and it's in the pinned comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.